here's a trick with the two jokers. Let's also get a card selected. So let's go for this one right here. The ace of clubs. Now the idea is pretty simple. We'll take the two jokers and we'll basically use them to find the ace. Now at the moment it's quite an easy task. It's right here. Okay, but if we place it in the center, if we shuffle the pack, now it becomes a little bit harder. Okay, and so the idea is that I'm going to spring the cards. One card is going to land in between the jokers. Watch close. 1, 2. Just like that. One card lands in between the jokers. And that's the ace of clubs. So that's the little trick. That's the ace of diamonds. And now we go into a cutting routine. That's the ace of... No, that would be cool though. What's good, peeps? It's your boy Eduard Todor. So I've managed to make the tripod stay for now. I don't know how long, but yeah, I haven't bought a new one yet. But it's definitely a necessity. So we're gonna be reacting to Siegfried Tieber. Again, I'm not gonna stress about the name. There's probably like 99% chance that I got it wrong, but it's all good. So we're gonna be reacting to his performance on Fool Us. Let's see what he got.
My father was born and raised in Austria. That explains the name. My father met my mother in Colombia. That explains the hair. My parents, they moved to Ecuador, where I was born and raised. That explains the accent. I deeply believe that magic is an art form. I think that magic has tremendous power and potential to generate intimate, extraordinary experiences. Even if
cool.
it's
like
a simple playing card being lost in the deck and found, the idea is to create an experience that all of us can enjoy.
This guy seems likable. I like this guy.
Give it up for the magically twisted Siegfried Tieber!
Penn, Teller, would you guys mind joining me?
Okay. Alright. I say this every time, but when you bring them to a close-up, you bring Penn and Teller to the close-up table, mad respect.
Magic trick
Mad respect.
of finding a playing card after it has been hopelessly lost in the deck. We magicians are on a never-ending quest, constantly looking for the ideal, truly impossible card trick. In my mind, it would look something like this.
This guy's funny.
Penn, Teller, I need each of you to select one playing card completely at random. Sounds good? Once you take one, it is essential that I don't see it. Okay. Please be extremely paranoid. Okay? You have 2 big screens over there. Don't even show them to the screens. Keep them to yourself. Okay?
Okay, sure.
Allison, while they look at their cards, I'll look at you, you look at me, you make sure I'm not picking, okay? Lovely. Penn, I'll go through the card like this. At any moment, please say stop.
Stop.
That one?
Yes.
Please take it, look at it, remember it. Tell her, take the next one, please. Don't show them to anybody. Keep those in mind. Allison, I'm still on you, right? Penn, you remember your cards?
Yes, I do.
Put it back, please. Tell her, would you? Thank you. I'm not speaking. Allison, I was looking at you the whole time, right?
Interesting.
Yes. Nice.
Interesting. Okay.
Sometimes people think that the cards have tiny little marks on the backs, which allow me to distinguish them from one another. Even if they did, which they don't. I was looking at you the whole time. Now the cards are lost in the deck, right? Yes? Under these conditions, could I possibly know anything about your cards?
No.
Yes.
I like this guy's
know
presentation.
that they are approximately in the middle where you call stop. So before we go any further, please cut and complete the cut.
Okay.
Interesting.
I've cut and completed the cut.
Thank you, Taylor. Just in case, cut and complete the cut. However, you might cut near the top, near the bottom, at any point you want. Ooh, sneaky. Now, under these conditions, could I possibly know anything about those cards?
No.
Yes! I know that they are next to each other, right? Because you left your card in the deck, you put yours on top, you cut the deck, altering the position of the cards. but they might still be next to each other. The only way to be absolutely sure that they are separated is to deal the cards one by one in two separate piles, like this. If we would cut the cards again, even if we would shuffle those cards, they might still end up together, but this way one card definitely ends up in one pile, the other card definitely ends up on the other pile, right? Right. Now, we don't even know whose card is where, but they are definitely separated. Under these conditions, could I possibly know anything about your cards?
No.
No, exactly. No. Now they are really.
got one right.
Finally, yes, you got it. Now they are lost. Penn, Teller, leaning. Don't tell me which card you selected. Simply tell me whose card is there. Listen, I'll look at you so they don't think I'm following their gazes. Penn, Teller, whose card is there?
It's mine, sir.
Yours is
Yes,
there.
it is.
Okay, that means, Teller, your card must be one of those. I won't even touch them.
Interesting.
Penn,
Okay.
think of your card.
I am.
You are. Don't say it out loud. Don't
I
move your
won't.
lips. Simply
I won't.
think of it
I'm thinking of it.
and look deeply into my eyes. I love saying that.
I like this guy.
Penn, there are red cards and black cards in a deck of cards. I think that you are thinking of a red card. Is that correct?
Right and double right.
50-50 chance. But it's going well. If it's red, it could be their hearts or diamonds. I think that you're thinking of diamonds.
Yes.
Yes! Again, 50-50.
Ooh,
but
I like the way he's
one
playing it
wrong.
up.
Penn, out loud. Which card are you thinking of?
8 of diamonds.
Yes! 8 of diamonds.
That's a cool way to build it up. That's a cool way to build it up for sure.
One down, one to go. Teller, I left those cards there a few moments ago. I haven't even touched them, right? Please, think of your card. Don't say it out loud. I think that you're thinking of a red card. Is that correct? I think that you're thinking of hearts. Is that correct? I think I already got it. I think I already know. I will simply take the card out for dramatic effect. Keep in mind that you selected a card completely at random. I was looking at you the whole time. You put it back in the deck before I even touched them. I promised you an impossible card trick. But if this works, I'll be very impressed myself. Teller, I made a decision. I cannot change my mind now. I think that you are thinking of the 8 of hearts. Yes! 8 of hearts!
Okay, that's cool. That's a very cool use.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That could be done a few different ways, but that's a really cool adaptation of a very, very basic concept. I wonder what they say about it.
A character, or is this the real you?
No, this is me.
Yeah? Okay. And do you interact with the audiences a lot? Like, would you just normally take 3 members of the audience?
Oh, yes. I would take as many people as I can. I wanted to invite all of them up here, but they didn't let me.
Oh, yeah. I don't think we have enough microphones for that. That would be hard.
What I love most in the world is this, what we magicians refer to as close-up magic. And the closer that people can be, the better. Yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of close, let's see how close we can get to these guys.
I'm curious
Penn,
to see
Teller?
what they say.
Well, people forget what's really important generally in life, and specifically for this show in magic. Presentation is everything.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely everything. That trick, you could not have gotten more out of it. It was just wonderful. Every moment of that was just funny, entertaining, amazing. Absolutely love you and your whole style. But what's important in magic is presentation. What's important in the world today is a lot of things. Of course, world peace and health and stuff like that. One of the things we're obsessed with now is alternative energy. We can't just keep burning carbon, you know? So we're looking into nuclear power, we're looking into wind power and solar power, and then there's good old hydropower, you know, the waterfall force. The force of the waterfall coming down like that, and I think you know what I'm talking about, don't you, Siegfried?
All right, I know he's using code words.
Wait,
Or
they're
he's
wrong,
getting,
right?
He's
have to
getting
be.
excited for Earth Day. But do you understand what he's?
I think you are trying to say that I'm using some kind of waterfall force-like to influence you to make certain decisions?
I think there was something like that, yeah.
If what I think you imply
Hello?
is correct,
Why did that-
that has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Did they really get fooled
You
with
guys
that?
guessed
No
the wrong
way!
thing.
It really
way.
wasn't a waterfall force.
You could have called stop at the very beginning or at the very end or at any point at all.
Okay, I have another guess. I'm going to take another bite of this apple. Is it possible then that you fooled us?
Wow, dude!
Is that possible?
This is the first time. This is the first time. I'm excited about this.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Beautifully done.
I'm not allowed to swear, but thank you for.
I love this guy, dude. I love this guy. Okay, I'm excited about this one because it's the first time that I was basically following the method along the whole time. And it fooled Penn and Teller, okay? Now, this is not me talking shit. This is not me, like, trying to be cool. Like, if you watch my other videos, there's a lot of shit I don't know. There's a lot of shit I always say when I don't know. But this time, I believe, in fact, I'm almost certain I could reproduce this. I believe it uses a principle. It's almost like escapism. Okay, you know how, let me try to code this somehow. I might be making it too obscure, but I don't even care. You know how, like, escapism, you know, that they'll have handcuffs and stuff, and they'll use, like, a bobby pin, or they'll use something else to escape, you know, they'll blah, blah, blah. Well, think of using a card to escape, and you have basically the way he did it. Don't say it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, but if you're a magician, just know that that's what I think he did. I'm pretty sure I could replicate it. In fact, I'm like 99% sure. But in terms of the actual, like, presentation, that's what really made it cool. You know, he took a very, very simple trick, which clearly he fooled them, but he took a very, very simple concept, adapted it, and made it slightly different and kind of more you know, with to use that with two selections is kind of an interesting idea that I haven't seen before. And also, he took it and he made it really, really a big thing. You know, he made it this whole back and forth mind reading type thing. Oh, I think I know what it is. Tell me what color it was. Oh, I was right. Tell me what, you know. He made this whole thing about it, you know. Like, and the dealing of the two cards in two packets, the way he motivated that was brilliant. The way he motivated the whole thing, I love it. Like, I can't see anything wrong with that routine. There's nothing that, you know, I think it's a perfect routine. But yeah, I can't believe that they didn't realize that. Yeah, that was crazy. That was actually insane. I like that. I like that a lot. And I'm very surprised that they didn't. They thought it was a force. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised. But everyone makes mistakes, you know what I mean? And had he had done that with a force, I would have been fooled. The thought that it was a force never crossed my mind. So yeah, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe. I do daily videos. Follow me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All the links are down below. And as always, mad respect, much love, stay lit, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!